Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Gar of Benton 10 and today we are going to be going over changes that I think should happen to the server. And the reason why I'm thinking there need to be some changes is there's a lot has changed since I last played on Treasure Wars. And a lot of really good things, like a bunch of new clues have been added, which make clue scrolls kind of more enjoyable because you're not always getting the same clue over and over and over again. But also there's some stuff that changed that I think shouldn't have changed, because I think it not necessarily ruins the experience on the server, but it definitely makes the server less fun. And so we're going to go into those top 5 things that I think need to be changed right now. So first things first is, if you look over at the right side of the screen, which I can't really point to it, but it says Treasure Wars, and I like how they changed the little faction scoreboard to show you the online members, like the number out of how many people are in the faction and that sort of thing. But one thing that they should have changed, in my opinion, but they didn't, is the power per player. And so that's going to be our number 5 thing of what I think they should have changed, or should change, or they changed and they didn't, all that good stuff. And so a lot of this is going to be comparisons to Cosmic, because in my opinion, Cosmic is the best faction server I've ever played on. I've played on a few different faction servers. A lot of it, well, actually none of it that I recorded, except for like a couple episodes here and there. But I mean, so I've played on a bunch of different faction servers, and pretty much all of them had more than 10 faction power per player. And the reason for that is that you need that much power to build a base. So I think Treasure Wars, the maximum amount of players you can have in a faction is 20. And I may be wrong by that, but I think that number is 20. So we're going to say it's 20 for right now. So let's say you got 20 players. That's 200 faction power. And you're allowed a 20 chunk buffer on each side. So say you have a world border base. 20 chunks on each side in a straight line. Well, you're not going to have a 1x1 base. Let's say you have a, I don't know, we'll say you have a 2x2 base. So right there, just to protect the 2x2 that you have, you need 120 power. And then let's say you have an extra, like, we'll say 40 or 50, not really. Well, let's say you have like an extra, like 20 chunks that you have, well, not 20 chunks, but 20 claims that you are, so say you have, we'll say 20 extra claims. So you got 140 claims. We'll say people in your faction don't log in or they get kicked. You don't really have that much extra of a buffer in your faction for your base to be overclaimed. And I mean, some people would say that that's a good thing. But do you really want your base to be the one that gets overclaimed because your faction members leave? Or your faction members get auto-kicked? Or you're defending in your base and a bunch of you guys die a lot of times? Is that really how you want your base to get raided? No, of course not. Like, it's just, it would make things so much nicer for the base people. The people who don't have bases, they just PvP, that is totally different. But I would think that power players should at least be set to 20. Because you know what? That gives you a decent amount of power for you to make a decent base and be able to do it. Because very few people build 2x2 bases. It's normally 3x3 or 5x5. And so you don't really have enough claims to do that. So that's why I think that should be changed. Number 2 is the Warzone loot. And I know what you guys are thinking is... First I need to be able to go slash spawn. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why does the Warzone loot need to be buffered? Well, I've been buffered. Why does the Warzone... I know what you guys are thinking. Why does the Warzone loot need to be buffed? And the reason why I think it needs to be buffed is, well, I'll show you guys. So we're going to go in the Warzone, and I know a wash-up just happened, so there's not going to be too much things in this chest, and they're all going to be like the bad things that nobody actually wanted. But there's a guy, so I'm going to kill said guy. And I'll bring a chest plate and a sharpness out. That'll give me the advantage over the guy that I'm trying to kill, so. There we go. Easy. What's that? Hey dude, you're a human. Okay, well, anyways, so basically whenever I go in the Warzone, I don't really get anything. Like, I'll show you guys the stuff that I got in my PVs from the things that I've gotten from previous wash-ups and stuff. And it's nowhere near like the stuff that I got when I first started playing. Like, we'll take a look at my runes. All these runes are stuff, the FF5 I got from somebody else. All these runes, they're bad runes. And like, I understand that you can't always get a bunch of max runes. But I've probably opened about 75 Warzone chests and haven't even gotten one max level rune of something usable. So I haven't even gotten, we'll say, one reinforced 5 or one, I don't know, one like crushing 5 or execute 5 or something like that, which I'm pretty sure those enchants are still in the game. I don't really know because I haven't like been paying attention and seen what they removed, but like crushing is still in there, execute's still in there. I'm assuming, yeah, Annihilate's still in there. I haven't gotten any enchants like that. I haven't even gotten like a Petrify 5 or a Dual Wield 3 or any of that stuff. And like, I agree, it should be something that takes effort to get. But when you put forth that effort, it's not, and you're not rewarded, it's just like, what's the point? So I think they need to make better runes, slightly more, buff the percent chance to get them in a chest. And they're probably not going to do that, because from what I'm getting from this admin team, they don't really want super OP stuff, they just want stuff. And it's kind of frustrating in my opinion, but I mean, a lot of this, like, 3 of the things on here are just things that, I mean, they need to be buffed. Alright, so for the third thing that is on this list is the Clue Scroll cooldown. If you guys don't know what this is something where you can only complete I only know about common because I know Lachlan was complaining about this, but you can only complete, like, we'll still use a common for example, you can only complete a common clue scroll every 12 hours. And not only complete, you can only do a common clue scroll every 12 hours. I'm sorry, but you don't get anything good from clue scrolls, like common clue scrolls. Why I have to wait 12 hours to complete multiple clue scrolls? I've done 5 common clue scrolls. 5. When I left, in those 5 common clue scrolls, I could have got like MCMMO levels, like 25 or something MCMMO levels, like a decent rune or something, or let's say like a zombie spawner, skeleton spawner, cow spawner. Nothing too overpowered, but still something usable. You know what I got in these common clue scrolls? Obsidian and TNT and ender pearls. I'm sorry, if you're any bit good at factions, like I haven't really been grinding, and I have 377k. If you are any bit good at factions, you're not going to need to buy Ender Pearls. The Obsidian's nice. Get 2 stacks of TNT. You know what you can do with 2 stacks of TNT? Nothing. Literally nothing. The amount of common clue scrolls you would have to get and complete to build a base out of the obsidian you're going to get is way more than what you get. When I left, even if you got obsidian, you got like 9 stacks of obsidian. If you got TNT, you got like 9 stacks of TNT. Like, why? What is the point? Why am I going to waste time doing common clue scrolls if you're not going to get anything good out of common clue scrolls? Like, I don't even think that it's a rare chance to get anything good. I just think there's nothing good. Like, I haven't done a legendary heroic yet, but the people that I've talked to who do heroics, they don't get anything good either. They get like common and whatever rare runes. They don't even get mythic runes. Like, come on, guys. Clue scrolls were the staple of Treasure Wars. They were something important, and you could use them to get decent loot. Like, could be getting IG spawners, MCMMO, like, all this good stuff, and now it's harder to get that good stuff. Like, getting that stuff from Clue Scrolls didn't stop people from being on the server for longer periods of time. It just made things more fun. Like, it felt worth it. I'm scared to do a heroic Clue Scroll to see how much effort I have to put into completing it for what little reward. I'm going to do it. It's probably going to be next episode. I'm going to try and get some of the clues completed before then to make sure there's not that many hard things. But oh my god, and this goes into number 4, which is Clue Scroll loot. Like, come on, Clue Scroll, it just needs to be buffed, guys. Staff team, I know you guys may be watching this video. I don't know if you're gonna watch the whole thing. I don't know if you're gonna watch this part, but come on, just buff Clue Scroll loot. Make it worth doing, because if I'm gonna do a heroic Clue Scroll and all I'm gonna do is get just like common runes, that's not what a heroic Clue Scroll should be. I should be getting like a blaze spawner, an IG spawner, like mythic crates, stuff that's actually usable. But that's just my 2 cents. And guys, for number 5 on the thing that I think needs to be changed, the staff team. Yeah, I'm just kidding about that. Actually, I've been spending a decent amount of time talking with the staff team in Discord and stuff, and just bantering around. And there's some lovely people. I'm not going to complain about them, guys. My ranting about the staff is over, at least for now, until something really stupid happens, and then I'll probably rant about the staff team again. But like, from what I can see right now, and like with how they're handling Lachlan and stuff, like it's really cool, and like being on the inside of that, it's super cool. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it. This is kind of a rant style video. I haven't really done a ranting video in a while, and you know what, it was that kind of day that I wanted to rant. So if you guys liked it, make sure to smash the like button. If you guys didn't like it, let me know in the comments, guys, what you want to see in these Treasure Wars videos. I've been gone away from the server for a long time, and so let me know what kind of content you guys are going to enjoy, you guys want to enjoy on Treasure Wars, and I will make that content for you. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Factions. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, well, I just told you what to do, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.